What up guys, it's Ryan with PC Battlestations, and welcome to the very first monthly episode of Level Up Your Setup, where we take a look at the different products to help, level up your setup. These featured products will help with gaming, aesthetics, productivity, and we'll have all the links down in the description for you. So, without further ado, let's do this. So first product we're going to take a look at is a portable touchscreen monitor from Vissles. And a portable monitor is very nice to have when you're traveling, need to game, or if you have it hooked up to a laptop. Sometimes it's very nice to have that additional real estate, have a second monitor to take a look at. And also very nice to have, even with my ultra wide with one monitor, sometimes I like that additional monitor, while I'm working or gaming, and I have that on sports or whatever. I like watching football and some hockey. So it's very nice and it's very compact, and it doesn't require any additional external power. Basically you just need the USB-C to provide the power, or if you use an HDMI, you need to also have USB-A to USB-C to plug in on the monitor to power that. So it's really nice and handy to have. This monitor is a 15.6 inch IPS panel, and it's a 1080p with 60 Hz refresh rate, and it's really thin, so the panel on it is 5.3 millimeters, which is really nice. It features an anti-glare display, and the contrast ratio is 800:1, and the display colors are 262,000. Max brightness on this is 220 nits or candelas per square meter. Real nice and lightweight, weighing only 1.37 pounds or about 620 grams, which is really nice. Makes it really compact and portable. And the inputs, it has two USB-C and a mini HDMI on it. It also comes with those cables, a USB-C to USB-C cable, also has a mini HDMI to HDMI cable, and then it has a USB-C to USB-A, so you can use that cable too. It also has an OSD menu, power on, and also a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Supports multiple OSs, I think the Chromebook or Chrome OS, Mac, PC, also Android, so you can also hook up your Android device. One thing I like about this portable monitor, it's nice to have, especially when I have only one ultra wide. So when I'm gaming or doing something else, it's nice to have that other second monitor, to Discord, when I'm watching sports, NFL or hockey or anything like that. It's really nice having that additional display. I've also been in positions when I'm just using one laptop, and it's nice to have that additional monitor, so if you're ever needing to reference something, or you have that one monitor on the laptop and then you have an additional monitor, that you have that additional real estate. So especially now that we're kind of working from home, it's really nice having the portable touchscreen, so you can just hook it up with that USB-C to the laptop, provides all the power, and then it provides the audio and video, and then the touchscreen to be able to have Excel documents to kind of move it up and down, or websites and click on the links. It's really kind of handy to have that additional monitor. They have some small speakers that are pretty weak, but it's better than nothing. Went on a short vacation with my family a couple weeks ago, and I tried to bring in my monitor, and this portable monitor came in handy, way better than just trying to carry my 27 inch. All right, I need a game. I'm gonna bring my Switch with me, but the screen's a little small. I'm gonna bring my other monitor, but this is gonna suck. Nah, kid, use this instead. What the? You again? Why do you keep breaking in here and throwing stuff at me? You can just hand them to me. Thank me later. So when I connected up my Switch to this portable monitor, I found that I needed not only the USB to USB-C cable, I also needed to power the monitor using the Switch's original power adapter, the USB-C powered adapter, and then it fired right up and worked excellent. If you're connecting to a device via HDMI, you also need to connect the USB-C to USB-A to the device to provide the power. So the HDMI cable will provide the audio and the video, and then the USB-C to the device's USB-A will provide the power. So this Vissles portable touchscreen monitor is going for about $199 right now on Amazon and on their website, so take a look at it. This next product is a ScreenBar e-reading lamp from BenQ, and BenQ makes great products, and this thing is no exception. So if you're in the need for any kind of needed light on your setup, if you're being productive, need something you're reading, or if you're gaming and you experience eye strain, get this thing. It has little, basically no real estate needed because it mounts to most monitors on the top. It's powered by a 5-volt 1-amp USB connection, so you can just plug it in the back of the monitor, or you can find any kind of other USB connections. It's aluminum black with LED lights, and the LED lights are non-flicker like some of the other LED lights experience some flicker in it. And it's free of any blue light hazard or anything like that. It fits nearly every monitor, and mounting it is a breeze. Obviously you just drop it down on the top of the monitor, on top of the bezel, and then you extend that weighted clip on the back, boom, ready to go. The USB cable on that is about 1.5 meters long. It's got nice touch buttons on top of the light. It's got a power button, and then next to that is the auto dimmer. So there's also a sensor on there that basically kind of senses the ambient lighting in the room, and then the auto dimmer will dim the light or brighten it up depending on the light in the room. It also has a hue adjustment button where you can change the different color temps. It has about 8 color temps, ranging from anywhere like a warm light, which is the 2700K, all the way to the cool light, which is 6500K. The last button that it has on it is the manual dimmer button. So it has 14 adjustable levels. You can manually set the brightness on this. So the luminance on this in the center is about 1000 lux, all the way to about 500 lux on the whole area, which is about 74 centimeters by about 35 centimeters. And you can also turn that to bring it closer to the monitor, or you can turn it away to bring towards the keyboard, further away from the monitor. They have excellent instructions on the back of the box, and what I also like, some of these products are also including the QR code, so you can just take your phone, brings up the manual or the website where you can just go there and look, how to set it up, or the manual basically just tells you what all the buttons do and all the specs and all that stuff. So in addition to this screen bar that mounts on top of monitors, they also have one that's specifically made for a laptop, and they also have one that has a dial that sits on the desk itself rather than having the touch buttons on top of the light. So the ScreenBar by BenQ is currently going for about $99 right now on Amazon. So go ahead and take a look if something like this would be of use to you. Next up is a soundbar from Pheanoo, which is the P27, and this soundbar is great, especially when you don't have the real estate to put additional speakers. This will fit nicely underneath your monitor, or you can also place it on a TV or anything like that. But we're talking about setup, so I kind of have this problem here with my setup, where I have no kind of room for speakers. Currently my Bose speakers are a little small, so they fit nice, but I'm looking to upgrade, and some of the speakers that I'm looking at are probably going to be mounted on the top or pointed down. I could also take a look at one of these soundbars, because you could place them right underneath the monitor. Another great example of this is my guy Jeff from Jeff's Battlestation on Instagram. He is rocking a soundbar too. He's got an amazing setup, so go take a look at his account, and the soundbar is looking great in his setup. So this soundbar is 120 watts, and it's a 2.1 system, so it's got the 2 tweeters in the speaker and then the subwoofer. And the subwoofer is not wireless, it's wired, and then just so you know, the wire on the subwoofer is roughly about 92 inches from my measurements. The dimensions on the soundbar is 33.85 inches or 860 millimeters long by 3 inches or 76 millimeters high by roughly a little over 3 inches or 78 millimeters deep. And then the subwoofer is 4.5 or 115 millimeters wide by 16.5 or 420 millimeters high by 9.8 inches or 250 millimeters deep for the subwoofer. The size of the 2 treble drivers are 2.75 inches apiece, and then the size of the subwoofer driver is 5.25, and then 60 watt stable frequency of 45 hertz ultra bass. What's really nice is there's no additional power needed for the sub. It relies on the speaker, so this is one cable that just plugs in the speaker. The included cables with the soundbar is an HDMI ARC cable, optical cable, and an auxiliary cable. Also has a USB input, and you can also connect via Bluetooth. And the Bluetooth is version 5.0, so it features that more reliable and stable Bluetooth connection up to about 33 feet, so you can control it with your phone or PC. In addition to having physical buttons on the side of the speaker, you've got the volume up, volume down, and power button. Also, it comes with the included remote control, and you can control, the treble, you can control the bass, you can set the different modes, music, news, movie. The news I think is for like a clear voice. You can obviously control the volume on here, the next or forward and reverse or previous, next songs. You can also pair, change inputs, and the power button, mute. The box that has the accessories in it has some nice instructions on the top, so take a look at that. It also includes a template, so if you want to mount it on the wall, it also includes that. So it's really nice because a lot of times, when you're mounting stuff on the wall, it doesn't have that template, so you're sitting there measuring the length of the holes, and so you're trying to see where it actually fits. Let's check out the sound quality on this real quick, and I don't know how it's gonna kind of flow over to the mic I'm gonna use to capture the audio, so take it with kind of a grain of salt. So So for $120, I'm actually kind of surprised at how well it actually does sound and how much bass actually comes out of that thing. It also is getting a lot of good reviews on Amazon. So if you're looking for something that's, you know, $120, something that doesn't take up a whole lot of space, or, you know, if you don't have a lot of space to put speakers, something underneath the monitor, maybe a soundbar would work, you know, take a look at the Pheanoo soundbar. Actually, you know, pretty surprised. All right, last up, I want to do a shout out probably every episode to a desk mat. And, you know, because I use these desk mats for my unboxings. They provide a nice little backdrop. They're good looking mats. So this one is going to be a shout out. It's a zero gravity one from Odin Gaming, and it's designed by my guy Alex Odo. So it looks really good. And let's see how the mouse moves over it. Alright guys, we featured a lot of great products in the very first episode of Level Up Your Setup, so stay tuned for the next one at the beginning of next month, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you guys in the next one.